Hello guys, I am doing SSYS short 2,000 shares at the break of 59.55. We have a 1 minute inverse pup, a 5 minute inverse pup, a 15-minute mini inverse pup, and the hourly is trending with us. We do have, for foreshadowing, we have a mini inverse pup on the daily, which will be the break of 58.90s. So we have about 60 cents to go once my first entry in order for the daily break as well, for the continuation and for the longer move. So let's pull up the level 2. We're pretty close to 55s here. Spread isn't so bad. It would be nice for SPY to tumble downwards with us and start correlating with us, giving us an extra boost downwards, extra confirmation. So far, everything looks pretty weak with SSYS. All stochastics are coming down, and there we go. We're in. Okay, so we're in. First targets are 59.09s on the 5 minute. Now, as we're going down for the 59.05s, okay, now I'm going to partial out on pops anytime I see them. So 30s, I'm taking out 500 shares out of the 2,000. Anytime I see a big pop like that, you have to take advantage of it, okay? Because it's a very, very good chance that it'll coil back up. Now, as it continues to go lower, I do have a trailing stop of the 5 MA on the 1 minute, okay? Which is 59.57s, right where my entry is, just about, okay? I'm parsing out another for this stationary movement, that it's not going anywhere higher or lower. Alright, so I have about 1,000 shares left here for 59.06s. Once again, my trailing stop is 59.59 so far with the 1 minute 5 MA trailing stop. I'm waiting for the next 1 minute to close. As we can see, boom, next minute, new candle forming once the next time in sales print comes, and we should see the 5 MA shoot a little bit lower for our trailing stop. So let's see the next print. Okay, we still haven't got another print yet. Market looks like it wants to go lower with the stochastics. Not much lower, maybe just the range, but it's enough for us. Alright, so now we got another print, and 52s are my stop. Okay, 52s are my stop. We're about 10 seconds left for the next candle. We have a little bit of a counter candle. Stochastics crossing up, so if it breaks the 5 MA, I'm getting out right away. 45s. 45s are my exits, okay? Right, so if it doesn't reach 59.06, I'm going to be getting out on the 5 MA and making sure I take advantage of the downwards profits that I was able to capture, alright? So I have my finger on the trigger. If it breaks this counter candle, we may have another leg down. Alright, in the next 2 seconds, we'll have another candle. Let's see what happens here. Alright, we're right at the edge. 41s. Now, 41s are my stops. Okay? Does everyone see how I do this? Alright, now it's going lower. Okay, we're reaching another leg lower down. Let's see if it could post this right here. It needs to break 30s. And there it goes. I'm out. 41s. All right. It was better to be safe on that than let it reach higher and pop higher here. I believe, let's see how much we took out of that. All right, 360 out of that trade. Not so bad out of a 5-minute trade here. Let's just give another minute to see if our reaction was the right reaction, okay? So it didn't really break the 5MA, as you could see. I took it out a little bit earlier because SSYS does have tendency to pull back up very, very quickly. So I don't want to take that chance and let it coil back up on me. So let's see if it continues to go lower. Remember, my next entry is on the daily. So I am going back into this on the daily. And that would be, let me just make sure. That would be 58.89s. Okay, 58.89s would be my next entry higher. Alright guys, still going lower here, may break. I should have held a little bit longer here. Alright, so now we know we did 2,000 shares short on a perfect storm. We made 360 with a pop going down all the way to 30 in a matter of seconds.